Congratulations to the generation that grew up with Yizo. I know I'm 2000 never got a chance to see Yizo 1. You never got a chance to see Yizo 2. You never got a chance to see Abosubura Yizo 3. Some of us were even blessed to have played Boma Gazlam, Boma Generations, Istingo. You know, I was very blessed the other day to have interviewed the great Dr. John Kani, one of the greatest we've ever had. Tony Award nominee, Hollywood great, and he's a South African man, or Dr. John Kani. And you know what he said to me? He says he was very blessed that from earlier on in his career, from back in the day, that he got a good agent. Not only a good agent, but a good business advisor. That he was able to get contracts that give him points. That when he gets to do a movie, it's not only just that check that movie cuts, but it's also about the points and royalties. That as the reruns of this film that he's just shot are going to be played anywhere in the world, he'll forever be paid. He'll forever get paid. For as long as this thing gets played, and this is all the way from the 70s. Those are the type of contracts he's been doing. And he even gave us a little nice short masterclass. Go check it out on my podcast, The Hustler's Corner, where he does talk about the type of contracts he signed, or type of contracts that actors, young actors and actresses can sign nowadays, and how the acting industry works in Hollywood compared to here in South Africa. And I want to say, as Yizo is coming back to Netflix, I want to congratulate Desiree Maghraf. I want to congratulate Pratebza Mahlatsi, the legend himself, and I want to congratulate as well Desiree and Pratebza's other partner, Angus Gibson. I want to congratulate him as well. And congratulations to everybody, man. Abo Zola, Abo Roninyagale, Papa Action. I remember those roles. Abo Javas, Abo Cheese, like everybody. Like I remember those faces that were brought by Yizo to our screens. And a lot of those people became South African television superstars. Right now, a lot of them are actually even bigger. They're huge. But they started their careers since back then. So you kind of think, okay, since Yizo is coming to Netflix now, what type of contract did I sign as an actor who participated on Yizo back in the day? Did I sign a contract that says when we get reruns, or when this thing starts getting screened in other regions all over the world, I'm going to get paid? I don't know. And I'm not going to go and get mad at Angus and Pratebza and Sisters Maghraf and say, yeah, it's now on Yizo, you guys are getting paid. I also want to get paid. It depends on the type of contract that I signed. So young artists, young entertainers, young actors, young musicians, young dancers, young entrepreneurs, creators, innovators, pioneers, all of you guys, always be careful what type of contracts you sign. Always have a legal mind around you before you sign anything. You don't just sign. And you don't come and be mad at Kaiser Chiefs, at Orlando Pirates, at Ambitious Entertainment, at whatever company or bomb productions, and say, yeah, they should be cutting me a check because Netflix is cutting them a check. What contract did you sign? I acted on Yizo 3. And obviously, as Yizo 1 is coming back on Netflix, it's going to do very well, of course. Definitely sure there's going to be a Yizo 2 on Netflix. Definitely sure when Abosbuda was still young, you guys will get a chance to see us on Yizo 3. But if I signed a contract, a shitty contract back then, I'm not going to come and stand here and accuse anybody of doing me wrong. I did myself wrong. What type of contract did I sign? Yes, I was young. Yes, I was still trying to get into the game. Yes, I was hungry. But what type of contract did I sign? And I can't say they must go change their contracts and give their artists better contracts. I don't know what contracts they give to their artists today or right now. Or I don't know what contracts they did with their artists back then. I was still an up-and-coming young guy. I was not known by the industry. I was not known by nobody. I just wanted to get a role in acting. And actually, a lot of people don't know that I was an actor when I started my career in the entertainment industry before I blew up in music, before I blew up being a DJ and being a radio person and all these other things that I did. I started doing a lot of movies, man. I did a lot of short films, but I'm not going to come stand here and complain and say they must cut me the check if I signed the wrong contract. What type of contract are you signing right now? I think those are some of the things we can learn from some of the things that are happening right now. And you can only just sit back and enjoy great South African productions and watch them on Netflix. But we also can't just be complaining and say, yeah, this industry this industry that. But when it comes to you being faced with a contract in front of you, you get too excited and you think about fame, you sign the wrong contract. For all I know, I probably also signed a contract that does not allow me to get a check when they get to rescreen this thing. So even when Yizo 3 does get screened on Netflix, I probably signed a contract that is compromising me. Yes, the excuse is always the fact that I was young. And yes, I was young. I did not know better. But why didn't I bring my mother? Why didn't I bring my father, my uncle? Why didn't I bring a legal representative to come and help me sign a better contract? So I don't know what type of a contract I signed back then. It's only now that I just heard a few days ago that Yizo is coming. Now it's going to be on Netflix. And I'm starting to think, hey, mhlawumbe umuntu kumele aqaye, but usayineni?